Hey, how's it going, my super friends? I am Emo Sebo. Thanks for watching the video. I'm back, man, from the no Wi-Fi-ville, like I call it. Calling my city over there, Reynosa in Mexico. I have no Wi-Fi, so I can't make videos, I can't upload anything, but I can read comics. I read Darth Vader #5. This is gonna be my review for the issue and my overall thoughts on it. I loved this idea from the beginning, man. The young Vader, the first steps of Anakin as Vader, where he goes through all the emotional problems, the mental problems, all the struggles he has as this machine, more machine than man. I love the idea from the beginning, and I also want a Vader movie, a young Vader or a prime Vader movie, like what we saw in Rogue One. Vader being a badass, the way he is. And this comic doesn't give us that Vader, but it gives us a glimpse, the potential of a badass Vader. Because he did do a lot of cool things in this story, but this is the young one, and I loved it. Before actually getting into the issue, I think Jedi Master Kirak Infala, something like that, the guy who Vader fought in the last episode, Darth Vader #4, I think that guy is coming back. Maybe he might come back. We didn't see his body or anything. Vader just threw him, right? We don't have proof that he is actually dead. But due to the cliffhanger in this issue, the fucking Inquisitors, I want to see the Grand Inquisitors already, man. I don't think the Jedi Master will come back, but I do want to see him. What do you guys think? Is he coming back or not? But hey, whatever. Now getting into this issue and starting off with Palpatine. The first thing I see is this creepy ass, really bad drawing of Palpatine. It looks like a cartoon character, really badly drawn. I hated the look for Palpatine in this issue. It's not the same in the other ones, because Camuncoli, the artist, actually does a great job. But this one looks really bad, and I don't like it at all. It looks really weird. Basically, the story is that Vader got Jedi Master's Infila Kyber crystal, and he has to bleed it. He has to make it a Sith crystal now, red, with the rage and power of a Sith. So Palpatine sends Vader to Mustafar. He goes to Mustafar, and the place where he lands, that's not a coincidence, man. The place where he lands on Mustafar, that's where he has his castle. Vader's castle that we see in Rogue One, I think that's the same place, because we see the lava waterfall. It's so cool, man. Badass little Easter eggs and connections. Charles Soule, really good, man. And this next part we get to see is the meat of the issue, the emotional thing, the badass. I really liked this part. Anakin gets the crystal, right? First he gets into this cave, which coincidentally has this perfectly placed little table there so that he can do his operations on the saber. But hey, there's no coincidences here, man. I don't know why, but there's a table there. He goes into managing his crystal. He wants to make it red, Sith Kyber crystal, but when he tries to do that, a lightning strikes him, and all of a sudden this dream sequence starts. This is so emotional, man, because we get to see a what if story. What if Anakin didn't go the dark side way? What if he didn't become Vader and went back to being Anakin? The first thing we got to see was Anakin going to his master Palpatine and fighting him. He was so ashamed and mad at what he did. He went to face off Palpatine, and it's really cool, but also has a little negative for me. I really liked it because it was Anakin trying to redeem himself. And this picture, this image of Palpatine being a blur, moving so fast that you can barely see him, I really like that touch, making him blurry. But it is weird because in the panel here, you can see they are super close together. Vader is so close from Palpatine, and in the next one, he jumps. They make it look like it's really far away, but it's not. So that's a little bit weird. Camuncoli didn't think that through, the spaces. Nitpicking aside, I really like the blur, like I said, because in Legends, I don't think it's canon, but in Legends, Palpatine was described to be so fast that you couldn't see him. All you could see was a blur fighting. And he could fight that way, he could fight that fast with Mace Windu. That guy was his equal in lightsaber battles. So fast that you could barely see a blur. I really like that touch. After Anakin kills Palpatine, we get to see the next emotional thing, which is him dealing with Obi-Wan. He kneels before him and says, "Please, man, I was wrong. I fucked it up. I did a mistake, but I'm here. I want to try it again. I want to try to be good. The light side. Be Anakin and not Vader. Ugh, in the feels. Of course, it is all a dream sequence. It was kind of obvious for me. I don't know about you. It was obvious for me that it was a dream sequence. We get to see this awesome panel with the ghosts of Anakin's past. We get to see him saving, or not saving, but going for his dead mother. We get to see Padme, Obi-Wan, and now his current state as Palpatine's apprentice. Also a really big plus for the way Anakin or Vader threw away the royal guards like nothing. Just like crash, crash, dead, dead. I know, man, the royal guards are nothing for a Force user. But for a normal person, they can handle themselves pretty well. They're actually pretty beastly in combat. They train a lot. But not for a Force user like Vader. That was actually pretty cool. I laughed a little bit. And of course, the issue ends with Vader saying master to Palpatine. He chooses the dark side, and that is why I loved this issue, man. Charles Soule had or did an amazing first story or first chapter in this Vader comic, number 1 to number 5 in the issues. It was amazing to see the first steps, what went through Anakin's head, all the actions that he did. He's actually a little badass in these young steps of a machine. We saw the what if, he saw the light side, he saw what he could have been, and he chose the dark side, man. It's an amazing emotional issue, and I love it. I can't wait to see what's next with the Grand Inquisitor now. And also, Yoda once said that the dark side was an easier path. Yoda, you're wrong, man. I don't know what you saw, but what I read and what I've seen, the dark side is not easy. Sith have it pretty hard also. I mean, in order to get the crystals, they have to get the Jedi saber and do all this crazy shit to get the crystal and get their saber. That's just one thing they have it really, really difficult. The Jedi go to a mountain or to Ilum or the Gathering and they get their crystals like nothing. My crystal, built my saber. So hey, the dark side is not the easy path. And the light side is not easy as well. I mean, they're both really hard. Depends on who you are. And depends on your philosophies and all of that. Either way, it was an amazing issue. I loved it, as you can see. I'm pumped to see what's next. And I, of course, recommend anything Charles Soule does with fucking Star Wars, man. It's amazing. Thanks for watching my review for Darth Vader number 5. I am Memo. If you enjoyed, please click the like button. Check out my other comic book reviews that I have up on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all the good stuff. Comment down below your review. Did you like it? Did you not? And of course, I'll see you in the next one.